Up the hot way this winter with USN Diet Fuel Protein Soup. High in protein, great in taste. USN, it's all about results. Do you crave major league muscles? Then meet Chi Ndyamba. He's totally committed to the bodybuilding lifestyle, even when he's not training for competitions.
Wow, wow, wow.
Hey guys,
Woo.
How's it going?
Look at the size of those babies.
I'm trying to get them a bit bigger.
You need to put those guns away.
Nah, not yet.
Now guys, I know that you love your muscles, but Chi, what's the best way to go about achieving muscle gain?
You know, I think the best way, obviously, the first thing you must have is, a good nutrition plan. Without nutrition, there's no way you're going to grow any muscle. So that's the first important aspect. The second aspect is obviously knowing what you're doing when you get into a gym. You just can't get into a gym and all of a sudden try and lift heavy weights to try and build muscle. You need to have a plan in action. If it means lifting heavy weights, lift heavy weights, but obviously with good form, in order to build the muscle that you need.
So what types of training must one do to maximize your ability to grow muscle?
For the ability to grow muscle, it's an incorporation of two things, heavy lifting, but also incorporating a lot of maybe drop sets and strip sets, and maybe sometimes even giant sets, because that helps, volumize the muscle, but also keep it lean and toned as well.
Now, I know with being in the fitness industry, there must be a lot of misconceptions about how you actually grow muscle. Talk us through that, Chi.
A lot of people, are very, misconceived about how to grow muscle. They think, oh, you know what, let me just take a little protein shake here, sit on the couch and watch TV, and my muscle will grow. That's clearly not the case. You actually have to put the work in. Once you, educate yourself, you read up about, how to actually get through the process of building muscle, then, those results will come.
And let's talk about eating before you train. What's your thoughts on that?
Normally, I like to have, my last meal at about 2:30 before I train. I normally train at 5:30. I think it's important to have about a 2-hour to 3-hour gap before you train. And the reason being, you don't want to be bloated while you're training.
So Trevor, would you rather suggest sticking to a pre-workout supplement?
The pre-workout that we have is the anabolic nitro X, which ideal benefits of that is increased vasodilation, increased nitric oxide production, and actually an increase in the muscle fiber activation. I've got some over there, so let's go and have a chat.
Chi believes the right nutritional stack may help you achieve your goals sooner, boost your immune system, and help your body recover and prevent injuries.
So Chi, any pre-workouts that you prefer yourself?
I like to normally use the anabolic nitro X. I just find for me it gives me great vasodilation while I train, as well as a lot of energy to last me right through my entire training.
So Trevor, tell us a little more about the recovery process within our muscle tissue.
Yeah, the recovery is very important, and the things that you actually lose while training, stuff like your glycogen, your ATP, creatine, and most importantly your BCAAs, which are your branched chain amino acids. Your glycogen stores, is basically your sugar and your energy, and you need to replace that. Your ATP, your quick energy, you've got to replace that as well, and your BCAAs, obviously to replace that with a supplementation is important due to the fact that your body doesn't produce any of the BCAAs.
And are there any products that we can take to keep our bodies in an anabolic state, preventing muscle breakdown? How do they work, and why are these products so effective?
The two main products which is going to help you in your anabolic state is that of your intra-workout and your post-workout. So obviously your anabolic amino grow, which is your intra-workout, allowing you to protect your muscles while you're training. And afterwards, you need to get your proteins back and also reload your glycogen. What we've got as well is the hardcore AGH. It's going to help Chi a lot and help him with his muscle protection, regrowth of muscle, and as well as his glycogen stores.
And Chi, what advice do you have for guys out there looking to put together a supplement stack to reach their goals?
I think the first thing that anybody who's trying to reach goals in terms of fitness and nutrition is you need to educate yourself. And in saying that, you need to know how your body works, what supplements work for you, what foods work for you. For example, white rice may work better than brown rice for some people, or, lean beef mince will work better than chicken breast for some people. So I think the best thing to do is to first obviously educate yourself, and from there, you can take that step from there in terms of your nutrition and also your training from there.
Well, thanks so much, guys. And Chi, look after those guns, okay?
I know, I will, and this is just a sign off.
Building a body like this is a marathon and not a sprint. Start today. Find all the tools you need, including free exercise routines and nutritional plans, on usn.co.za. It's all about the results. Shape up the hot way this winter with USN Diet Fuel Protein Soup. High in protein, great in taste. USN, it's all about results.